Hi, my name is Christine Lane. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my February budget. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine Lane, and on this channel we talk about money, marriage, and motherhood. If you think that is something that interests you, please stick around. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and let's go ahead and get started on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my February budget, how I set up my budget by paycheck planner from the Budget Mom, and just, go over a few of my new sinking funds and stuff like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I use the budget by paycheck planner from the Budget Mom, and I do it through the downloadable version that you can get on her website, which I will have linked down below. And I use it through GoodNotes. So if you have any questions about how to use GoodNotes, please let me know. I also want to say thank you so much to all of my new and old subscribers. My last video hit over 100 views, which is really, really exciting. I kind of wasn't expecting it, so it was really exciting to see that. But yeah, I just want to thank every single one of you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be making this channel, so I really appreciate you guys following along, and I hope you continue to do so. So the way I like to set this up is I went ahead and did a little spread here. A cool thing about the planner, if you download it to OneNotes to GoodNotes, is that you can use the stickers. So there's like a few sticker pages that, there are a few sticker pages that were provided with the planner here. So an easy way to do that, I can go ahead and show you real quick, is I'm going to go ahead and click on the lasso tool, go to the stickers page, and say that, let me find something that's happening. We'll go ahead and get these hearts again. So let's go ahead and copy these. We can go ahead and go back over here. We can hold this down, click paste, and then you can resize it if you want, and then you can just go ahead and add it wherever, just like that. Super simple, I really like it, but I went ahead and added my payday stickers, so I get paid on the 1st and 15th of every month, unless it lands on a weekend or a holiday, then we'll get paid the day prior. So I went ahead and added that sticker in there, some hearts over here. But yeah, that's kind of what my month looks like. Those are gonna be my paydays. And then every other Friday, I'm gonna try and give you guys some bonus content. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go ahead and get in our budget. So I went ahead and put down a few numbers here ahead of time. So I went ahead and did a budget for my paycheck. Usually I do the actual, but since it is January 31st here, but you guys will be seeing it on the 1st, which is the day I get paid, that'll give me my exact number of my paychecks because they can vary from paycheck to paycheck. Only a couple dollars here and there, but I want to be accurate when I actually write it all down. So, and then here we have this little bonus here. So that was actually, I was able to cash in some points that I got on my Chase Freedom card. I love the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Our cashback is awesome, paying awesome, the app you use, I just think it's awesome. And we also bank with Chase, so that's also something I really enjoy. So for our inflow here, so one paycheck should be about $3,200 and the other one should be about $3,150. So very similar. And then with our bonus, $278 that I cashed in from my credit card points, that gives us $66.35. So here is the budgeted expenses. The only thing that is really budgeted here is going to be the savings. That should be about 5% of those 2 checks that come in that get shifted out. And then the other one's gonna be the childcare expenses. So there's some changes with that where with my new job change, my daughter does after school care now on the days that she's with me. So we pay a little bit more in childcare than we have in the previous months, but it has definitely been worth it. She loves it, making new friends. She gets to play a little bit longer during the day, so it's super awesome. But let's go ahead and add that up and see where we're at. So $33.55 for our mortgage, plus $150 for insurance, plus $170 for our cell phones, plus $940 for childcare, plus $317 for savings, plus $24 for our Apple One, and then plus $11 for our Disney. That's gonna be $49.67. Whoops. So if we subtract that from 66.35, we get $16.68 left over. Brought down our grocery budget a little bit here on our variable expenses. So I definitely have not been spending $550. I think it's probably because my stepson has been with his mom more since my husband's out of town, but he is going to be back soon. So that might get increased a little bit, but I brought it down $50 just to have more in the bank and less excess cash. Even though it is fun to put that extra cash stuff in my savings envelopes, but I went ahead and budgeted for that. And I'm actually going to move this over to the actual because that's what I'm going to be stuffing in my envelopes. And that's going to give us 625. So that's going to give us 1043 left over. All right, so let's go ahead. That leftover is going to be 1043. Gonna write that up there. So this is going to be what I'm going to be stuffing in my cash envelopes, I believe. I want to go ahead and add this up though, because I did make some changes. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I didn't have this many sinking fund envelopes, but I added 3 more. I added soccer because my son's going to be starting soccer in the spring. So I want to go ahead and start adding money to that for his registration fee, his uniform items, as well as when you are the one that like provides the snacks and stuff for the games. And then for gifts, I didn't have a gifts envelope before. And then I don't know what it was, but in the month of January, even though it was just Christmas, I've been getting a few people gifts, and some of them were just heartfelt gifts like, hey, I'm thinking about you type of thing. And then one of them was my sister wanted a Costco membership. I told her she could get it for her birthday. Her birthday's not until August, but she's really chomping at the bit. And I knew that that would be an amazing gift for her. So me and her mother-in-law went ahead and bought her that Costco membership together. So that was really fun. I'm really excited that she's going to get to start shopping in Costco now, especially now that they're a new family and everything. So it's really exciting. But I went ahead, because that wasn't budgeted, that was some extra expenses. I went ahead and started budgeting gifts just because I think that'll help me in the long run actually have that money set aside. We do have a really good buffer in our bank account, so it wasn't a huge deal, but one of my goals is to be more intentional with my money and to see my money going out, less of the blind swiping of cards and stuff like that, or online ordering. So that's one of the things that I'm going to start doing. And then for household, I did 50. We moved recently in October to a new house, and even though we have some stuff, I really want to focus on really like making my home. Definitely a significant upgrade from our last home. It's so much brighter, it's so much lighter. But I really just want to start focusing on, you know, making my house like that cozy place that's home. And that's part of the reasons why I'd say for my channel is money, marriage, and motherhood, because I'm going to be putting some content on there that equates to all those things, which is basically life. So I wanted to go ahead and start that household sinking fund just for like seasonal decor. If we need a new pan, if we need to, you know, paint a room or something like that, that we have some cash to put towards those types of investments that we are doing in our home. So I'm going to go ahead and add this up so we can see how much we have left over. So 150 for the family, 100 for my kiddo spending, 105 for my Christmas sinking fund, 50 for my beauty, 50 for clothes. My eating out, I increased to 50 because, not necessarily because I was going over that, but you know, like I wanted to get the kids donuts and stuff like that, and we were out of our eating out money, so I took it from groceries. But I want to have a little bit of a buffer so I can have more of a rollover, and then have more left to put towards either savings challenges or just savings in general. So eating out, I increased. Coffee, I'm increasing to 30 because I did some math on that as well. 25 was okay, but just that little, it's like that little extra sometimes if I get like one extra coffee that week, or if I have to reload my Starbucks card, I wanted to do 30 just to set that aside. And then for soccer, I already talked about that. For my son, gifts, and household. So that's going to give us 705. So 1043 minus 705 is 338. So I'm gonna put this over here. So 338. So we don't need to make any extra debt payments this paycheck. That will all come out my second paycheck, like it did in the month of January. But that means I do have some extra money I can take out for my savings challenges. So I think I'm just gonna make it even and do 300 that I'm gonna stuff in my savings challenges. And then that leaves me with 38 left over. And I'm okay with that. So I know that the first paycheck of the month is a little bit more expensive because some of our bigger bills come out. The second paycheck is what we get a lot of our cushion for. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over my cash envelope breakdown, and I need to fix that because I didn't get that F. So I'm gonna copy, paste this over here, make it easy peasy. Drop it in there. Same for the denomination, or not the denominations, but the amounts. Okay, sorry, I don't know what was going on with my pencil there. That was weird. So copy that. Paste it over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and erase that 705. And then I'm going to write in groceries. Gas and savings challenges. Okay. I'm going to erase that. One of my biggest tips when using GoodNotes is to zoom in when you're writing. It makes your writing so much nicer. 500, and then I think gas was 125. Yeah. So gas is 125. I definitely don't think that I'll be using that money for gas because I got a gas gift card for 50 bucks that I got to use this last time, which gave me a little bit over half of a tank. So I might not use that, but that's fine because when my husband gets home, then I'll just be able to be lumped in that second paycheck when I up that gas budget a little bit. All right. So let's go ahead and add that up. So that's 1630 for our total there. So let's go ahead and start working on our denomination breakdown. Okay. So family, I'm going to do 2 50s, 2 20s, and 2 5s. For the kiddos, I'm going to do 250. No, I'm just going to do 150. And then 2 20s and 110. For Christmas, I'm going to do 1 100 and 1 5. For beauty, 150. Clothes, 150. Eating out, I'm going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. For coffee, I'm just going to do 3 10s. Soccer, 4 20s. For gifts, 2 20s. Household, I'm just going to do 150. For groceries, I'm going to do 2 100s. I always have to add this one up. So 5, oops, see, and it's usually 550, so 500 minus 200. So I'm going to do 3 50s. And then I'm going to do 5 20s. I think 520 will work, so minus 100. So that leaves us with 50. So 3, 2, and 10 ones, I think is how I'm going to do that. So let me add that up. 10 plus 10 plus 30 plus 100 plus 150 plus 200. Yep. All right, for gas, 125. I'm gonna do 6 20s and a 1 5. So for savings challenges, that's going to be really fun because I'm trying to get my 100 envelope challenge. If you've seen my other videos, I do have a cash stuffing of my savings challenge envelopes on a previous video if you want to go check that out. And so I do want to work on like weird ones. So I think what I'm going to do is do 15 ones. Let me start adding that up so that I make sure I don't lose track. Let's go ahead and do 10 5s. I'm going to need to change that because it's not going to work. I think I'm actually going to change this to 20. So plus 5 more. So 70. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need the 100. So let's do 2 50s. So that leaves us with 170. So we'll do 3 10s and then 5 20s. Yeah, I think I like that. We're not going to do any 100s because I already stuffed the $100 envelope. So, all right, let's go ahead and count those up. So 31s, 18 5s, that's 90. Then 10 10s is going to be 100. It's going to be 10, 16, 22, 4, 6, 8, 28, 20s. That's a lot of 20s. That's 9, 11, 50s. And 3 100s. So let's go ahead and make sure that that adds up at the bottom. I really do love this breakdown sheet from the Budget Mom. She has a lot of amazing resources available. I definitely suggest that if you're going to do a cash budget or a zero-based budget or budget by paycheck or anything like that, you definitely check her out. She has a lot of amazing resources and everything to help you learn and to really make it easy step by step to do this type of budget system. So I'm really excited to be using her stuff. It's been very easy. Some of it gets a little overwhelming because it can be a lot, but it's worth it in the long run. It's worth that work that you put in. So 1630, so that is what we need. That's what we needed. So I'm excited about that. So we will go ahead and take that out of the bank in cash tomorrow when I get paid, and then I will be stuffing it in my next cash stuffing video. That will be next Wednesday. So my money thoughts are going to be, remember to make your budget fit for you. And I have to remember that this budget is fit for me. So even though, you know, I get on here and I get on YouTube and I'm showing all this to everyone, I'm going to make some changes. Like I might have, you know, $100 I could put towards something else, but I want to do it to my same challenges. I want to make it fun. If that's what brings me joy, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to change up some stuff, like increase my eating out, is that necessarily my goal? No, but is it what works for me? Yes, it is. So I just have to remember that make my budget work for me, avoid negativity. If there's something about it that's bringing me down or negative, like let's find a way to change it and work through that. Yes, some things you can't help, you know, but work through that, make it work for you. Let your budget and being in control of your money bring you happiness. And that's what I'm really trying to do. Then my priority goal is to keep saving, which is going through those savings challenges, and then keep reducing debt, which I will do a pretty significant debt decrease on the second paycheck of the month. So that's all I have for today's video. I really appreciate you guys for sticking along, following along with me on my cash budgeting journey. I will be uploading another video probably this Friday about how I make my cash envelopes inside my binder. So stick around for that. I'll post that sometime on Friday. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please place them down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you like my content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.